Hello students, how are you? Hope you are hale and hearty. A warm welcome to our channel. This is the fourth video in this series related to Chapter 1 Reproduction in Organisms in CBSE NCERT Biology book. Now let us move on to the first question. What marks the end of juvenile phase in flowering plants? Option number 1, initiation of nodes. Option number 2, initiation of floral buds. Option number 3, initiation of new leaves. Option number 4, none. The juvenile phase is known as vegetative phase in plants. The end of juvenile phase marks the beginning of reproductive phase during which plants start to flower. So here, the end of juvenile phase in flowering plants marks the initiation of floral buds. So option number 2 is correct. The next question is, name the two groups of plants which show clear-cut vegetative, reproductive and senescent phases. In perennial plants, it is very difficult to see the vegetative, reproductive and senescent phases, but they are clearly seen in both annual and biennial plants. So, option number 3 is correct. The next question, which of the following plants flowers once in 12 years? Option number 1, Strobilanthes mucranato. Option number 2, Strobilanthes pluriforms. Option number 3, Strobilanthes kunthiana. Option number 4, Strobilanthes homotropous. Here, the plant Strobilanthes kunthiana is also known as Neela Kurunji. Its flowers are bluish in color. That's why it has got the name Neela Kurunji. It belongs to the genus Strobilanthes. This plant flowered during September to October in 2006. During its flowering season, the hilly tracts of Kerala, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu transform into blue stretches and attract a large number of tourists. So here, among these four options, option number 3, Strobilanthes kunthiana is correct. Next question, name the phenomenon and one bird where the female gamete directly develops into a new organism. In organisms like rotifers, honeybees, some lizards and birds, the female gamete undergoes development to form new organism without fertilization. Therefore, reproduction from an ovum without fertilization is called parthenogenesis. This phenomenon is observed in Turkey. So, option number 2, parthenogenesis and Turkey is correct. Next question, name the group of organisms that produce non-motile male gametes. In some organisms, the male gametes are motile, in others they are non-motile. In seed plants, that is gymnosperms and angiosperms, The male gametes are non-motile. It means they can't move. So, the male gametes are carried to female ones by pollen tubes. So, the answer is seed plants, that is gymnosperms and angiosperms. Next question. Name the type of cell division occurs in an organism exhibiting haplontic life cycle. In an organism which exhibits haplontic life cycle, meiotic cell division occurs. So the answer is either meiosis or meiotic cell division. Next question. In which of the following external fertilization occurs? Option number 1, aves. Option number 2, reptiles. Option number 3, mammals. And option number 4, amphibians. Now, before going to find out the option, let us understand what is meant by external fertilization. In most aquatic organisms, such as the majority of algae and fishes, as well as amphibians, fertilization occurs in the external medium. I mean in water. That is, outside the body of the organism. This type of fertilization is termed as external fertilization. So here, amphibians, the fourth option is correct. Which of the following generates new genetic combinations leading to variation? Option number 1, sexual reproduction. Option number 2, micellar polyembryony. Option number 3, vegetative reproduction. Option number 4, parthenogenesis. In sexual reproduction only, the characteristics of both the parents, I mean male and female, pass on to the offspring. So, new genetic combinations are generated and it leads to variations. So, among all these four, sexual reproduction is the correct answer. Next question. Which is correct? Option number 1, gametes are invariably haploid. Option number 2, spores are invariably haploid. Option number 3, gametes are generally haploid. Option number 4, both options 1 and 2 are correct. Gametes are invariably haploid. What does invariably mean? It means always. As gametes are sex cells, they are always haploid. So here the option 1, gametes are invariably haploid, is correct. Next question. Syngamy means. Option number 1, fusion of cytoplasms. Option number 2, fusion of gametes. Option number 3, fusion of two similar spores. Option number 4, fusion of dissimilar spores. What do you mean by syngamy? Syngamy means fertilization. It's another term for fertilization. Fertilization involves the fusion of gametes, that is both male and female gametes. So here syngamy means fusion of gametes. With this, let us wind up this session, and the rest of the questions follow in the next video of this series.
Subscribe our channel.